Over the next 10 years, I think that there's going to be a strong move towards closing a lot of the loops that we started back about 50 or 100 years ago. Back in the 1900s, that was the era of Edison and the light bulb turning on and giving us light all through the day. I think the 21st century is going to be about fixing that broken light bulb that's ended up in the landfill. We're here today at the Alberta Carbon Conversion Technology Centre in one of the 5 bays that have been provided to each of the Carbon X Prize finalist companies from all around the world that can convert carbon emissions into valuable products, creating a circular economy to make our pollution into something valuable. We currently emit about 34 billion tons of CO2 into the atmosphere every year. And just to put that into some context, that's 100 times more than the weight of all of humanity. Globally, there's an issue with aligning some of the stakeholders, whether they be industry, government, researchers, or even startups, and getting them all on the same table and creating a cohesive plan. Transitions don't happen overnight.
I think you find people who are driven to make a difference. He's driven to make a difference in everyday life in ways that no one has before.
We're a 5-year-old company, and when we started back in 2014, we had a technology that was literally the size of a Starbucks cup. And so one of the things that we're very proud of at Carbon Upcycling is back 2.5 years ago, we were approached by Oldcastle, which is the largest precast concrete company in the US. And they asked us to come up with a coating that they could use to prolong the life of some of their manholes and grease interceptor tanks that they use in the back of fast food joints and things like that, which is now being used commercially in Florida as well as in Oregon states. And it's a prime example of taking a product derived from pollution and creating a value-added coating or paint that you can put onto wastewater and water infrastructure.
His excitement about getting stuff done is infectious.
I don't know how he does everything that he does. We have so many different projects on the go, and he's very ambitious and determined to play a role in climate change mitigation. And I think that entrepreneurial spirit really plays into how successful the company's been so far.
We're showing that these carbon emissions are not only creating an environmental case. Disruption gets lost because it takes a long time to happen. We capture CO2 in this, stabilizing it. It doesn't just make sense for the companies with massive balance sheets. We're going to try to solve one major problem, the problem of the global emissions of CO2. Globe definitely has a soft spot in my heart because, I've been able to meet other people that are young and looking to make a difference and have some sort of an impact in the field of sustainability, because it's not very often that you can really meet people that are thinking along the same lines but tackling different parts of the problem. And so Globe has always been an exciting journey, and it's also a really fun event. Just the energy and the type of momentum that it seems to show. It just gets you more excited when you come back to work and you have to fight the battle in the trenches again.
He impacts you when you meet him. And so I see Apoorv being able to scale companies, have impact, drive sales, making a difference in the technical infrastructure that we're trying to change out.
My motivation today has not changed from 5 years ago. We still think that we can make a very, very sizable impact in moving the needle forward and helping us get to the future that we want.